Crazily here today. Today we're going to be talking about SANSI's outdoor security lights. So stay tuned. Let's get started, shall we? Hey, Crazy Will from Crazy Will's Tech Show. Today we're going to look at SANSI's LED security light. Yes, this is a floodlight LED. 36 watts! Boom, baby! Now, this was given to me by SANSI. They reached out to me and they asked me to review this with one stipulation, which is always the stipulation on my channel. If you don't watch on a regular basis, you should be. I give an honest review, regardless if it was given to me or not. I am not getting paid for this. They're just sending me a free product and I review it. All right, let's go over some of the features real quick of what this has. This has motion detection with a range of 180 degrees. So, you know, it's getting the whole front area. I'm thinking someplace like in front of a garage with a maximum distance of 50 feet. This is gonna detect you from 50 feet away. And obviously, I don't know if you have to say this, but it was in the description, it is waterproof. I mean, it is an outdoor light. You would think that would be an obvious thing that people would know. All right, so this is a 36 watt LED light with 3,600 lums of brightness. Now this is energy efficient because it's LED. It's 36 watts, which is equivalent to what they're saying, a 250 watt incandescent light bulb. Save some money on the household stuff. So being that these are LED, they have a lifespan of 50,000 hours. 50,000 hours. What is that equivalent to? Well, 22.5 years it'll last you if you use it 3 hours a day. 3 hours! You have it on motion sensor, that's probably what it's doing anyway. Now this thing has 3 modes, which are right here. You have test mode, which you're gonna use to set up and test this device if you're setting up the motion sensor. Auto mode, which you just use your light switch and it just turns on and turns off. It's just a regular automatic turn on and off, you know, which is a really nice feature because mine doesn't have that now. An on timer mode from dusk till dawn, which I am probably gonna use because I've been wanting that. Now the price of this bad boy is $59.99. Considering you don't have to change light bulbs and how much incandescent light bulbs are, that's a pretty damn good price. But since you're a subscriber of Crazy Will's Tech Show, they're gonna give you 20% off with this promotion code, which I'm gonna flash on the screen right now, and it'll also be down in the description just in case you didn't write it down. And that is available through Amazon. So, you know, if you like the review, you might want to buy it. So this is day 1 with this light for me. I'm doing this review. I really don't have an opinion about it yet. I know it is easy to install, and that's what we're gonna do today. So let's hop to it, shall we? It's only 1 major screw and 3 wires. Now, I am going to show you my installation. Does not mean to follow me and do your own installation. Do this at your own risk. So this is entirely up to you. I am not responsible for your ass. As usual, if you watch this channel on a regular basis, you should know that. So let's get to it, shall we? All right, so we're out in the garage. First things first, we're gonna turn off the power. And this thing is ancient. Yeah, it's pretty old. That's the fuse. I hate ladders. Why do these companies keep getting me on ladders? Alright, that's the old one. Bulky and pretty inefficient. 1 Phillips screw right in the middle, just like this one's gonna be. So it's gonna be an easy transfer. Let's get the new one up there, shall we? Make sure you have it set up like so. You want the gasket on the outside, the wires on the inside, and the screw will hold it right there. And then we're going to mount it right up against the wall. Alright, moment of truth. I had to use zip ties to hold it into place so I could wire it. I didn't care for the design of that. I think they should have done that. But the moment of truth, I'm going to flip on the switch and see how she works. Alright, she looks like she's working. Well, let's just put it in place now. That was just to test the electricity. think we got it pretty straight. I'm thinking. It looks pretty good. Probably gonna have to adjust the lights at night. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn on, it's in test mode right now. I'm gonna turn on the power now, because I know it works. We did the quick test, and I'm gonna try and see if we can get test mode to get the actual motion sensor working. So, and how you do that is you turn it on, and then you walk out, and you wait for the light to turn off, and then you walk towards it, and it'll go off during the daylight. And then you take it out of test mode, and you can either make it motion sensor or not motion sensor. I'm just setting this up. I'm not doing motion sensor. I'm just setting this up just in case I do decide to switch over. I don't have to do this because I'm going to do the dusk till dawn, but I'd rather test it now just to see for you guys how it works. So it's on test mode right now in the daylight. I'm going to walk up to it and see when the light comes on. So let's do that. So basically, from what I can see is where I was in those spots, those are the spots that it will pick me up. So it's probably a good, I'm gonna measure. We should measure. About roughly 14 to 15 feet from where I have the sensor to pick me up. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. So that seems like it's working from where you saw me in that spot. And I'll show you again. It'll be 15 feet from here on. All right, so I adjusted some of the parameters. You can play with it and figure out what works best. I'm gonna play around with it. I'll take some shots at night and show you what the difference was from this one, because I took video from it before, to this one, and we'll see what's gonna go on. So Alright, as you can see, it's not the nicest day. It's been about 2 weeks. I haven't had a chance to finish off this video because it's been raining non-stop. I just got to finish off and tell you guys my overall thoughts. And my overall thoughts on this so far is it's pretty damn good. It gets the whole area out here, which I really like. It's really strong. I mean, it makes it look like daylight. When I first put it on, I thought it wasn't dark enough outside until I turned it off, and I was like, wow, that's really making it light out here. So the LEDs are really strong. I mean, for 60 bucks and never having to go up on a ladder and change light bulbs, I think it's worth it to me. And the amount of coverage you get on this thing, it goes ridiculous. The only complaint that I have is I wish the motion sensor would get me out a little bit further. It said 50 feet and I think it's 50 feet from where it is. I have it up pretty high, so it's actually 15 to 20 feet around that it picks me up. But my overall thoughts, I give it a 5 out of 5, guys. For the price range and LED and the area that it covers, I think it's a winner. I mean, I'm sold on it. I know this wasn't really a tech video per se. I mean, it's a little tech because it is LED and that's very kind of techie, but it's just something that I've been wanting to do, and they reached out and asked me if I would do a video on this, so I said, yeah, I've been wanting to change that light bulb up on my garage. So that's it for me, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe if this helped you, and remember, you could do anything if you put your mind to it. Later, guys. So just in case there's people out there that don't know how these work, little friggin' bee. I even saw an ant up there, and I just removed a wasp nest. Do you guys want to see this wasp nest? Like, seriously, that was what was actually in the actual piece that was up there. This isn't a Marvel movie, guys. There's no secret ending, no strategy or something. Just hit like and subscribe and maybe click on one of the videos above. Don't know what to tell you.